Welcome back to this daily race recap. In this episode we drive around in Group 2 cars at the Nürburgring GP circuit. In the first race I didn't have much time to set a good qualifying lap, and I was still testing out the settings for traction control and brake balance. From 13th place I decided to just drive clean and hope for much crashes and penalties in front of me and make my way forward. With traction control set to 2 it's pretty safe to accelerate out of corners, however it is slower, making it hard to drive defensive or overtake in the slow turns. In the first phase of the race there is already some spinning and pushing going on. Three positions gained in some cars with penalties in front is a good first lap. Fast forwarding for 2 laps as I just race steady and nothing really exciting happens. With little traffic in front and no real threat from behind I can focus on driving the correct lines and try to improve my lap times. Penalties are being served, new ones are given, but the position remains stable during this period. Then the British driver SFM60 overtakes on the outside and misses the apex. All of the sudden he steers back in while I'm already taking this turn, so we hit each other. So far for driving a clean race. Next he gets pushed off, or rammed by the purple Honda, which leads to a penalty and missing his turn. Both cars are now more than 2 seconds back and I can focus on gaining positions again. In the last lap, with only a couple of corners left, the 2 cars in front are fighting for 7th position. The Turkish driver gets pushed off, leading to a 3-second penalty for the German. I have to stay close enough in this final sector to get 7th position at the finish, and with 2 cars close behind I cannot make a mistake without losing 2 or more positions. The German brakes to let people take over, real nice sportsmanship. But this caught me by surprise and I missed the apex. The Italian driver comes in fast and hits me while trying to overtake, resulting in an extra penalty on top of the 4 seconds already given. I just need to follow him and still get 7th from 13th, gaining 6 positions. Next is the qualification lap, where still a lot of space for improvement is, at least half a second for me. You can skip about 2 minutes if you want to see the second race. The second race is my first with a qualification set without traction control. From the third place and within 7/10 of a second behind the two cars in front, I might have a shot at winning this race. With brake balance set to front 2 and no traction control, I need to be more subtle on the pedals. With the Honda and Nissan already trying to overtake each other, I can come closer and overtake the Honda. Going to the inside to defend from the red Nissan behind me. Because I'm too much looking behind me, I brake too late and not hard enough, causing me to go wide. With extra caution, I steer back and gently accelerate, hoping I won't spin off because of the dirty tires. And there we go, pushed it too far and the rear snaps. So for disrupting a whole British podium. From second to almost last, I continue in what now is a damage control race instead of going for the win. The backpack is driving really close together, which means I can gain a lot of positions if I manage to get through. I gained 2 positions, thanks to a penalty being served and overtaking a fellow Dutch driver a bit too rough, which results in a 1-second penalty. He overtakes me after bumping into my car, giving him a 1-second penalty. I can overtake him again by braking late, getting me at 10th position. I almost lost the car again after turn 1, and lose my advantage to the Dutch Honda driver. In my rush to stay in front, I oversteer again and have to lift the accelerator to prevent spinning. I'm being overtaken and the second Dutch driver is right behind me now, as you can see on the map. We both have an outstanding penalty, so I'm not losing a position right away. He is right on my rear bumper as we go towards the chicane, preventing me from going right for the proper race line. I still get through and brake a bit too late for the next corner. In the mirror you can see him spinning out, and with 1.6 seconds lead to the number 11, I can focus on the Honda in front again. I outbrake him in the last turn and start the last lap in 8th position as somebody in front quit the race. The last lap was just focusing on bringing the car home. From 2nd to 13th and back to 8th position isn't great, but not bad either. And at that exact moment my focus faded away with only 2 more turns to the finish line. I pushed the accelerator too hard and too fast again. 2 cars overtake me and I stride towards the finish in 10th place. Damn it. This shows how gentle you need to be on the pedals compared to front-wheel driven cars such as in Group 4. I hope you liked this episode. Let me know your thoughts or comments.